There is a scam that happened in New York. A 78-year-old woman was scammed out of $13,000. No, yeah, I think it was $13,000. And the scammer claimed it was from the bank. So then they called her up and said she has to give them another amount of money. I think it was $11,000. And they showed up to collect it from her. So there's an image of the two scammers. Now, we've been talking about scams for a while now. And we were saying, well, if it's being wired, they should still be able to get the money back. But now when you have people showing up at people's doors to collect the money, why can't you get the money back? Why can't you find a way to trace what's going on? My other question about that, I'm just going to pause this for one moment. My other question is, if you have rules and laws, like on top of just the regular laws, we have laws that say a certain amount of money must be tracked because it would fund terrorism. How is it possible for people to not be able to come up with a way of tracking that type of money? It can be tracked when you go to a major business because they have to fill out paperwork. So you have a situation where one person collects over $10,000 from the scam victim, and there's no way of tracking it. There should be some sort of division that enforces or tracks or collects information when that amount of money is transferred. Now, my question to the world is this: if that's done for businesses, then how come there's no way of tracking it and enforcing it when it comes to scammers? Why can't they watch, okay, where did these scammers give this? I think it could have been like $11,000 because I think the first amount was 13. What did they do? You've got them on camera. You got their image. Where are they going with this money? When the same situation happened with the gold bars, I'm talking about the scams in New York. A woman gets uh, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gold bars. So that business that said they were not involved in the scam have they have paperwork showing that they sold to these gold bars. So that's one part of this. So now, once you collect these gold bars, the scammers collect the gold bars, that should have some sort of, I mean, all of a sudden someone shows up with gold bars, that should have some way of tracking that. So then you would find out, well, what regular person could just get thousands and thousands of dollars of gold bars? How do you spend that? So then you find out from there, where did the scammers go with this money? I saw a video where they said you can take the gold bars and put them in cars and export them. But again, now you got to find a car. So these things are now trackable. When it was somewhere else and it's like, oh, well, it's going in to another country, then it's one thing. But as soon as this thing happens in this country, why don't we have a division that tracks this? There, at one point, the United States was one of the top countries that were being scammed in the world. Like you would think of, okay, maybe we're not one of the top. We were one of the top countries being scammed. So my question becomes: once we can reduce that, that would be good. But also, once it becomes something that's being done in this country, in New York City, it has to be traced. There are cameras everywhere. Thank you for watching.